Welcome in, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Turtle Beach headsets. This is a brand that I have used for years and years and years. They've been my go-to headset almost all the time, and all my family as well, my children, my brothers, my cousins, we've all used this, but recently we've gone over to SteelSeries. Let me tell you why. So first off, we're going to talk to you about exactly why we went for these headsets in the first place. I mean, they are premium quality. We're talking this, I mean, for me, I've always found, you know, the headsets to be really robust, even though they have got a bit of metal kind of, the infrastructure is metal, the exterior is plastic. And I've got to say, through the years, through the different headsets, the plastic has been very robust. I've never had a problem with anything breaking or snapping or anything like that. That's not what this video is about. It's never been that way. I've got to say the same for the sound as well. You know, the sound has always been second to none, really. Second to none. They are a really good headset. They do what they say on the tin. They've got the superhuman hearing, where you can hear the footsteps and stuff. That was always a good thing. I think that's always what made me go towards using Turtle Beach. So this video is specifically aimed at 700 Gen 2, the 600 Gen 2, and the 700 Max. Now, me personally, I got the 700 Gen 2s. I bought both my children the 600 Gen 2s, and my brother, I believe, he had the Max, the latest one. Now, a lot of these things are happening across the board, you know, so let me talk about the first thing. So in the latest kind of upgrades and updates that have been going on with Xbox recently, we've found that you've lost a lot of control over the sound and stuff. So, for instance, with this model, we've got the chat volume and the general volume of the game, you know, the game volume. We've lost that functionality, even though that was, you know, this is a Xbox headset, you know, and it's designed to work perfect with the Xbox. Since they did some certain updates on the Xbox, we've not been seeing like these actual controls doing anything on the back. So them two dials there, they do absolutely nothing these days. Although, you know, a while ago, they did work. I tried updating it, nothing really changed. So we've lost that, you know, instant kind of off the cuff kind of scrolling and changing the volume on the fly. We've completely lost that. Now you've got to go through the Xbox settings, and sometimes the Xbox settings actually won't allow you to make any changes. One of the other things is, for me, aesthetically, if you buy something, it's kind of got to really stand the test of time as well, you know what I mean? I'm one of them. It does my head in when things get scratched and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure that anybody else out there who really likes their kit, you know what I mean, feels the same. But now this headset, in particular, this one, which is the 700 Gen 2 and the 700 Max, they both have this issue, which is a rubberized kind of texture finish to the headband part, and it just seems to just literally fall to pieces. It's not good at all. I just think it's a really bad look. I think that either they should have thickened the material that they used to, you know, coat this plastic piece on the top. But, you know, as it looks now, it looks terrible, as you can see. Looks really bad. The other thing is the forks lever that's round the cups that started to kind of move away and fall apart. I can't see really this headset lasting any longer, and I'm quite careful with my stuff. I'm actually really careful with my stuff. I make sure that, you know, everything's looked after, and I've just got to say, like, it's just literally almost falling apart, this piece of kit now. It's a bit of a shame. It's a lot more expensive than some of the ones out there as well. So you'd expect the quality and, you know, the build to be a lot better, but it's not. A real shame, because I really had good hopes for this headset, and I ended up buying SteelSeries instead. I know it's kind of a bit sad. I would say with the SteelSeries, like the cushioning around the cups and stuff, it's nowhere near as good as it is with the Turtle Beach. I've got to say, the Turtle Beach fits and it feels a lot nicer. The memory foam, the sound is better. However, the build quality is terrible, and it's literally falling apart in my hands as I'm holding it right now. So it's a shame, and I really do hope that Turtle Beach are watching this. Another thing that I do like, I will say, another thing that I do like is the microphone setup, how you push that away and it mutes the whole thing. I think that's really nice. I've never seen any other companies do that. I believe that's probably because they've probably got some sort of patent on it. But I really like that. I have noticed though, on my sons, they stopped working completely, and that was on the 600 Gen 2s as well. That kind of stalk seems a little bit more flimsy and a bit cheaper on the 600s. My breakdown here, to be honest, Turtle Beach is a great piece of kit. Sounds good. You need to do a little bit with the software to make sure that, that works properly with the Xbox. I'm not too sure about how it works with a PlayStation. I've not got a PlayStation model. So you could work on that. This rubber thing on the top, you need to sort that out because it just looks terrible, mate. It really looks terrible. And this breaking away of the cups, we need to work on that as well. Otherwise, a good piece of kit. But I mean, to me, if something's falling apart in your hands, it doesn't matter how functional it is. So I've got to say, Turtle Beach is a really good headset. It's just kind of the design, you maybe just need to spend a little bit more on design, make it a little bit more, because let's face it, it sounds great, it does the job, but when it starts falling around your head, then what can we do with it, really? Thank you for this one, guys. You take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one, yeah?